What it do, my MCOC crew? This is Damn Epic, back with a very different video for you guys today. Basically, it's gonna be my thoughts on the upcoming, highly anticipated 2021 gifting event in MCOC. Now, I want to lay out a quick disclaimer before I get into anything else. The words in this video are based on my own thoughts and opinions and should not be used as any sort of advice on what you do with your gaming experience in MCOC. These are my own thoughts that resulted from my own personal circumstance, feelings, and progressions in this MCOC video game. If you enjoy doing something, please continue to do it. Now, that being said, there are so many titles that I wanted to use for the name of this video, such as I'm not excited about 2021 gifting, or Kabam needs to do this with 2021 gifting in order for me to whale out, or lastly, my biggest problem with whaling out in MCOC. Those are the titles that I was debating. By the time you watch this, you'll know which one I chose. But the last two are definitely striking a very, very deep internal chord within my soul. But let's get into it. Check out these two pictures right here. This is $2,000 that are spent on Greater Gifting Crystals last year from Pep 1000, and these are the rewards that you got. I spent personally substantially more than that, and I'm sure that he did as well. This was maybe just one of his openings, maybe, but I wanted to use this kind of as a quote-unquote case study. And man, it's really not appetizing looking back. This did not age well, but that's the nature of everything in this game. My biggest concern and criticism is that everything is devalued the moment it comes out and as time goes on. That's why I feel like relics, if Kabam can find a way that certain abilities can manifest over time or bloom or whatever else you want to call it, that would be golden and really add fun to the game. Having a champ gain unique ability or perhaps some sort of extra hit point. I don't know what they want to do, but with perhaps actually getting over signature 200 when you dupe them, instead of like mythic shards or whatever else, give them like something towards relics or some sort of ability that can actually gain in value over time. That would just be amazing, and that would solve one of the biggest problems that I have with this game of every single thing being devalued. So if a certain ability can be awakened or kind of mutate or whatever you want to call it, I just feel, I mean, this is just the beginning of a thought, but that would really give me incentive to continue going really hard in this game and playing actively and let things age, kind of like an investment, right? Like when you buy something like Apple or any other stock, over time the goal is for that to go up in value, not to go down. In this game, everything, it feels like it's opposite, you know? In time, you know, you had the 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. Now it's about the 6 stars, and now there's a big kind of heated debate about if R4s are really that exciting, because the increment and power level that they go up from rank 3s, it really does not do much. It only gives a small advantage in Alliance War on defense or on attack, but I digress. This is not about the R3 to R4 debate, but it's just an example of really what Kabam needs to do to make this game a little bit more interesting and to make the champions that we're spending either time, money, or both on acquiring maintain some sort of value. And really share this video if you think you agree with these words that I'm saying. Kabam needs to see this. Now, getting on with this video, what else does Kabam need to do for me to continue whaling out on the game, as well as this gifting event? Let's get into it. First off, Kabam needs more Summer of Pain style events at least twice a year. So Winter of Pain, Summer of Pain, whatever you want to call it, that give competitive rewards to everyone, free to play and whales alike, that are just very, very exciting and juicy. Think like Cyber Weekend level, July 4th level, that really keep people who are free to play or moderate spenders interested and can actually compete with the whales. And that's coming from a pretty big sized whale, which is myself. So, next, Kabam also needs to release more Everest style content like Abyss of Legends 2. This sort of stuff really gets people excited. You know, I remember like Abyss of Legends Seaton stream was going crazy, like over 10,000 people I believe were watching it at one point. So stuff like that I really feel brings the community together, gets them excited. Not everyone is going to do it, of course, but it gives you this high mountaintop to climb and use all of your new rank ups that you've been grinding so hard to acquire a chance to be used. So that's the next thing. And of course, without being said, this should only be released once they've officially released and the bug fixes and everything, and all the input issues have been fixed. So once they release their next patch or whatever that is, that's when this stuff should go live. So I really hope Kabam is working on like an Abyss of Legends 2 to get people interested in using their newly acquired rank 4 champions. Now, I just want to talk about this recent trade-in event and stuff like that, and I have my own personal theory of why it was done and why certain items were so expensive, and that's basically to give value to the old rewards that are offered in certain variant content and, you know, perhaps Act 4 and 5, certain awakening gems that you get, to really encourage people to complete and go back. I know personally in my alliance, and we're top 38Q, Platinum 1, Platinum, High Platinum 2, if things don't go well, Alliance. And I have people in my alliance who are literally going back and doing certain variants 100% or whatever, just to get stuff so they can try to get this 6-star Awakening Gem class trade-in. So that's another thing, a theory on that. So, but honestly, Kabam just needs to make the rewards in new and upcoming variants more exciting if they're going to increase the difficulty level, just to make people want to do it. Because I myself personally, if we just take a look at it, have not even 100%. I've 100%ed every single variant so far, and honestly, I didn't even want to do the initial completion on this variant, but once it was kind of fixed or whatever, I had items expiring, so I went through and I just did it. It was okay, it wasn't great, but I have just no interest for someone at my account level. What's 15,000 5-star shards gonna do? It's not gonna do anything for me. I mean, what's a 5-star awakening gem gonna do? Oh, now I get to get this and hoard it on the chance that at Kabam's 8th, 9th, or 10th year anniversary that I could maybe, you know, trade in for a 6-star awakening gem, that at that point is just gonna have way less value than it does right now. It just makes no sense. That being said, guys, leave a comment if, you know, as you're going along with what you agree with, what you don't agree with. Just be respectful in the comments below. Let me know if you like these ideas. And let's get on quickly to the main event also, greater gifting event. So last year, I don't remember exactly where I placed. I do know it was good enough with the solo objectives for me to get the 6-star Kang. So that should give you some perspective. I whaled extremely hard. I think I dropped around 6 to 8K on the game for the greater gifting event. And honestly, this year, I have no desire to go hard on this. Why? Well, look at the screenshot that I posted earlier. I could put it back up on the screen right now. I mean, why do I need to drop that much to get these rewards? So what I want to see in these greater gifting crystals, I want to see them buffed to the heavens. I want to see 6-star class signature stones. I understand if Kabam doesn't want to do generics, but I don't want to, at least for the Thronebreaker progression of the GGCs, I do not want to see an overwhelming or only 5-star signature stones. That's just not exciting to me. Every single 5-star that I have is already max sig that I want to be max sig, and most of my 5-stars honestly are max sig. I want to see 6-star rank 4 rank up materials, even if it's in smaller-ish amounts. I want to see the chance of 6-star basic Nexus crystal drop rates, and so on. Pretty much make it very, very juicy for those players who are Thronebreaker. And as I have here on this slide that shows greater gifting crystals should scale differently based on who receives them. For example, Thronebreaker greater gifting crystals should have Thronebreaker drop rates and rewards. For example, it's the same, for like the cyber deals. If you're Thronebreaker and you spend $50, you get those $50 rewards. If you're uncollected and you spend $50, you get different rewards. And I understand, I'm not saying to nerf the greater gifting crystals for anyone who's uncollected or anyone else. Just have it fair based on progression, or have them how they are and bump it up for Thronebreaker to make it exciting, because I feel like that's who a lot of whales at this point are going to be, in that Cavalier or definitely Thronebreaker category. So definitely would also want to see more Awakening gems thrown in, not just 5-star Awakening gems. So definitely Kabam needs to step it up, really, to get the whales excited, because even though this event is for everyone, let's be honest, the average typical MCOC player is using either free grinded units, or maybe they're dropping like $10-20 or whatever, in addition to their hard-earned grinded units. But the average MCOC player is not dropping $500, $1,000, $5,000, $20,000 on this event and up on this event. So Kabam's got to keep that in mind, and that is what this video is about. It's about me also personally, what would excite me to want to whale out on this event. So just to repeat, 6-star class signature stones, 6-star rank 4 materials, as well as potential to acquire 6-star Awakening gems. I understand the drop rates for that has to be extremely low, because Kabam just does not want to be handing those out left and right. They're very, very valuable, but they should be there, and the opportunity to get them should be there as well. One last thing, the top solo rewards, you definitely need to upgrade that to 3 to 4 star, 3 to 4 rank up gem for 6 stars, sorry, and 6-star class based nexuses, 6-star T5 class catalysts, full selectors. And screw Kang and Thanos, honestly. Give us like Weapon X or Scarlet Sigil Witch, or give us like a Nexus where we can pick between one of these champions. This way, people who are really spending that much money should have a choice for which champion they want. Or maybe they do want Kang, but they spend so much that they get Thanos instead. So again, you really want to give these kind of Nexus trophy selectors to the whales so they can select exactly which champ that they want. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you thought of this video. I did put a lot of effort into it. It took a lot of time. This is just kind of all off of the cuff, even though I did make some notes here. But leave a comment. I reply to every single comment in the comment section below. Please, please, please share this video on the Kabam forum, share it in your line chats, your discords. Let me know what you think. Everyone should see this. Hopefully Kabam sees this. And that's going to be it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one. Damn Epic out. Peace.